Hey guys, this is Kat and Kitty here from Tech Gaming.
Woo!
And Sarah's there. I was going to wait for her to say something, but she did not. But that's fine.
I was waiting
fine.
for my grand introduction. Obviously,
You never have a grand introduction in Minecraft.
Well, you know,
ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we are, as you can see, playing Minecraft, but we're not actually talking in the same time, and that's because things happened, and we were boring this episode, but we figured we needed to show you what happened because it helped progress the Minecraft story, if you would. Mm-hmm. That being said, we will talk over us, and you get to visually watch what we're doing. But when you hear us, it's going to be just a podcast. We're just going to be talking about random topics until this episode finishes.
There is also within the episodes where they will cut back to the episode because I think we're funny or it's important that y'all hear it. So, that being said, let's get on to it. There is this one. Let me see if I can find it again, guys. It is the egg extractor. I'm almost positive this is the one I've seen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
What
is this?
I have seen that at Lowe's. I'm almost positive it's this one. If not, it is something very close to this.
Oh, these have the worst reviews.
And what it is it's the egg extractor. Yeah, and what you do is you put an egg in it and it pills it for you. And which, first off, this contraction, which I'll see on screen, is really strange.
Pills
in and of itself. Yeah. It includes, but don't worry, it also includes a free 101 egg recipe guide, which is very important that you have that.
The fact that they have 101 egg recipe guides is crazy.
It pills eggs 10 times faster and easier.
We should read these. What is the word?
So here's a review for the egg extractor on Amazon. Doesn't perform as expected.
Number one.
Very good.
We should dramatic read some of these number 1-star reviews.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, so it's a peeler?
Yeah, it peels your eggs.
Oh, boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. Why would you peel non-hard-boiled eggs?
I don't know what I'm
Here, I'm gonna read this one. Don't move, Sarah. It's a 1-star review. It goes, does not work. If you follow the directions 100%, you have completely undercooked eggs that are still raw. That are still raw. If you hard-boil the eggs for 15 minutes, as usual, 1 of every 4 eggs will properly deshell when using this device. The other eggs break apart because they are too big/small and not the perfect size this device needs. Also, hard-boiling eggs for 15 minutes?
That is... how long do you hard-boil your eggs, sir?
Okay, so first of all, let me clear up the air. I detest eggs.
Oh, okay.
They're disgusting.
Uh-huh.
But,
okay.
I am married to a man who loves hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, okay.
How long does he do it?
So what he does is he puts them in the pot to boil and forgets about them.
Uh-huh.
I'm like 30 minutes. Like his philosophy is you can't overboil it.
Okay.
So then when he decides, it's time, and the water's like half gone.
Yeah.
Then he'll take them out. He'll put them in a cup with ice, and then let the faucet run over the eggs for like another 30 minutes.
Okay. That's excessive, I would say.
Let's say our European selves. We're European. I think this becomes kind of a European. We actually especially for breakfast, if we're gonna have this egg like on a toast or something, what we'll do is we'll boil it, but we'll only boil it for about 4 minutes. We'll put it in there.
Hard boil it from 4 to 6.
Yeah, we'll put it in there, and as soon as it starts boiling, that's when we'll do the timer. And I think like 3 to 4 is gonna be like a kind of soft, gooey inside, and that's perfect for when you're doing like a toast. And if you want it hard boiled, about 6 to 8 minutes. And it's hard boiled, and that's for us. It's all that we need, and we're good.
Oh, it's so cute.
See how we look?
Y'all
Look at us.
Y'all are cute and adorable. Let me do it from right here.
Let me sit down.
It's so
too.
cute.
Okay.
Make an emote. Oh my gosh. I also like this guy. This guy right here. Put a picture of him. He's the Shazam guy.
Okay.
And he always reminds me of that one character from Shrek, the third, the little Rumpelstiltskin dude.
Oh, we're gonna
You know
look.
who I'm talking about?
I know, but you're about to show me, aren't you?
There he is.
That's hilarious.
It's uncanny. It's uncanny. Look at that.
That's so funny. Okay.
Okay, so your McDonald's has a 3.4 reviews at where Sarah lives.
A 3.4.
I think that's where Sarah lived.
Yeah. Let's see. Tell us how the McDonald's are up north.
Wow, 756 reviews.
Is that-
And only
for what-
3.4.
Guys, I am not lying to you. This is the only McDonald's within like an hour radius.
Okay, so
Okay,
go,
well,
no,
go-
do the
go
top
up-
one. Do
go
that
up-
top review.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yep.
Yep,
now,
yep,
now
no.
read it dramatic. Read it to us.
Wait, this is for where Sarah lives, which is up north.
Very small town. We have a population of 5,000.
So we're gonna see this 3.4 stars.
And you almost have a fifth of your reviews. A fifth of your population review this McDonald's.
I'm a little concerned I'm going to like find somebody that I recognize and know. But it's fine. It's fine. All right, here we go. First review.
First off, it's 1 star.
1 star. And they provided pictures just in case you needed reference. All right. Fries taste like they have been sitting forever. They are terrible. I ask for no onions on both burgers. And what do I get on both burgers?
I don't know.
I would rather wait longer. No. What do I get on both burgers? I don't know. Buns? Cheese? Patties? I would rather wait longer and have fresh, hot food. I'm giving you money out of my paycheck for terrible food. Not worth it. IDK. Why I keep coming back. I guess I'm hoping that they will get the chicken tenders back. Exclamation point.
It looks
And 2
like
pictures.
It looks like they ordered what it is. It looks like they ordered a Okay, they ordered a double quarter pounder with cheese. That's what it says.
Yeah.
This looks like a poppin' burger.
This looks
It
so
looks
good.
great.
I'm
I'm
like,
not
I didn't
gonna
know
lie.
I didn't know I was hungry until I saw this burger. Whoa. You should see what that one said. That's a lot of words.
Do it.
This was 3 years ago. Okay, here we go.
1 star review.
My husband, 1 star review for McDonald's in my small town in central Wisconsin. My husband and I went through the drive-thru last weekend for a quick bite before running errands. When we pulled in there were 3 cars waiting in line to receive their food and had already ordered. No waiting to order. We placed it right away. Pulled up to the first window and to pay, and that process was efficient. Then we sat. Those same 3 cars ahead of us were still waiting for their food. We sat in the same spot by cashier for 3 or 4 minutes, not moving. As the 3 other cars made their way out, we pulled up to the second window for our food. No one there. We sat for another 3 or 4 minutes and were beeping our horn to get someone's attention. Okay, rude. Especially 2 young men made their way. Eventually, 2 young men made their way to the window, one carrying our food bag. My husband made the suggestion that things could move a bit faster at this drive-thru. Told him how long we were waiting, and the employer said, "What, that really isn't that long." So can we just pause?
Yes.
So they waited 3 or 4 minutes, and then an additional 3 or 4 minutes.
Think about it. Wait, yeah. So they came into the drive-thru. No wait. Got the order right
No
away.
wait.
Paid right away. Then they had
Yep.
to. You know what they had to do?
Wait.
They had to wait. They had to wait.
6 to 8 minutes.
Oh no. Whew. That sounded tough.
Maybe it's because your town doesn't have a lot of people, so
That's
they're
true.
used to being fast. Because in where we live, it is slow. When we used to live in a college town, you just waited.
Yeah, you just
dealt with
waited.
it.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's any in our lovely small town. We don't have a small town as. Let me see how big.
How many people do we have in our small
I'm gonna go look it up real quick.
Our town has grown because it's in between 2 major big cities.
5,658.
Only 5,000?
Mm-hmm.
Only 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
My, this blue sky pie. What did you make?
What do you think?
A pie, obviously.
Oops. I missed. Oh, well. I don't know. So, hello. Tell me a popular Applebee. I'm sure Applebee's have some great reviews.
I'm sure Applebee's has the best reviews.
Here's one that's a year ago, and this is from Applebee's in mine and Kat's area. I know better than to go to Applebee's in our city, but that is where the kids wanted to go. I told the waitress that I don't like going there because they always mess up the food. She insisted that she would be sure everything would be okay, but we still had to send 3 meals back. I will never make the mistake of going to this restaurant again. Maybe if a manager would have stepped in, it would have been better, but we never even saw one.
I don't know. If you're going to Applebee's, you got to deal with what you got, you know? I just feel like Applebee's is bad. I don't mind the food, and the service, and our place is not that bad. It's just like sometimes it feels like people get so picky. Oh, the Bee Movie. I need to see the Bee movies.
You've never seen Bee Movie?
Oh, I have. I didn't realize how weird it was as a kid. I just like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Oh yeah, sure, Bee Movie. Yeah, no big deal. Big deal. Okay, this is a review from August 2011.
That's when it came out?
Probably. Yeah, it's old.
It's old.
Okay, 10 years ago. Disgusting. Enough with the metaphors and the gosh darn puns. They made this film so annoying. The animation isn't really anything we've not seen before from DreamWorks, and it's an appalling outing.
That's what
the
it
main
says.
character is just so irritating, and the story is nothing original. It's an insanely forgettable film that is appropriately titled Bee Movie. I think that's hilarious because that's actually like the biggest meme. This movie's like a huge meme now.
But it's because it's such an awful movie that it became a meme.
Was this DreamWorks?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wait, I want to see these 4-star reviews. See that one 4-star review? They must have loved it.
Show more.
Bee Movie is just trying to be fun, and I think a lot of people overlook that. However, there are very pathetic jokes in this film, and the plot is not exactly exciting, but other than it's an enjoyable watch.
I'm sorry, you said the plot's not exciting, but it's enjoyable to watch it? Isn't that the main point of movies?
Well, what is the plot of Bee Movie?
I don't know.
What is the plot?
I don't remember.
Look up the description. Will you look up the description for Bee Movie?
I'll tell you exactly what the plot of Bee Movie is, because I have 2 younger siblings that are 10 years younger than me, and when Bee Movie came out, they made me watch it on repeat. Like over and over and over again for like a month straight.
Okay.
The plot of Bee Movie is there's like 3 plots, okay? The first plot is Bee can speak, Bee broke rules, Bee met human and can now speak. That's the first plot.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Is he supposed so
They can all speak, but they're not supposed to speak to humans. I remember that.
Okay.
Right. They can all talk. They live in their little bee world. They've somehow evaded scientists for decades, and they live in a bee world. And everyone can speak English.
Okay.
Okay. So the first thing is a worker bee who's not even supposed to be out of the hive decides that he doesn't want to have a job, and he goes out of the hive. Okay?
Okay.
He meets a human girl and falls in love with her. I know, it's a weird dynamic. I don't really get it, but he falls in love with her. And he reveals, like, she saves his life. Like, he's gonna die because someone's gonna step on him because he's a bug. She doesn't. Okay. So, there's your first plot.
Okay.
Bee falls in love with a human, and he talks to her. Now the whole world knows bees can talk. The second plot of Bee Movie is Bee discovers that humans like honey and is outraged. So he sues the human race for taking their honey without permission, or using, like, drugging the bees up in order to steal the honey. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right, so that's the second plot. Then he wins his case. So now the human race has to give the bees back their honey. But now the bees have more honey than anything on the planet, and they no longer have to work. So they stop working. And because they stop working, they stop pollinating. So the entire planet is now dying because there's no food anymore. like flowers are dying and vegetables are dying because bees are getting lazy and don't want to work anymore. So he has to save human race again by correcting his mistakes and basically makes people pollinate, makes the bees pollinate again.
Okay.
In the undertone, it has a scientific understanding that yes, bees are very important to our society, but it
came out in 2007.
2007. Can we talk about how Netflix is destroying anime by making live action reboots?
They're the one that did the Bleach one, right?
Yeah. And Death Note. And Death Note was awful.
I never watched the Bleach one.
No, me either.
I have to make a distinguishing feature because Japan made a live action Death Note that was, in my opinion, decent.
Okay.
But Netflix came out with one that was disgusting. It was awful.
Didn't they have an Owen High School Host Club?
They did have an Owen High School, but that wasn't a live. Well, it is live action, but that was a
put as a
drama.
It's so interesting because K dramas and J dramas and all those dramas can get away with making an anime manga into, or even webtoons, into a live action, and they do it well. They do it beautifully. Like, I highly recommend Uncanny Counter. It's a K drama that was a webtoon, and they did it so well.
Kat, you need a bedroom.
I sleep with the monks. I am.
You sleep amongst the monks.
I sleep among the monks. To one day hope to become a monk myself.
Is that how that works?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Get to sleep among them.
You just have to sleep with them?
No, not sleep with them. Nope, I said not sleep with them. I said sleep among them. Very specifically said among them.
I'm like, I don't think that's the way to
become
monk.
Among them.
Okay.
Also,
if you say so.
If that's what you want to do.
See, I'm a knight. Yeah, so it just makes sense that I would protect the monks.
Oh, so you're just protecting them. You're not becoming a monk.
You know what they have live action that I'm looking forward to, actually? Avatar: The Last Airbender. Because the creators are behind that. The creators are actually behind the Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's not going to be the movie. It's going to be a series. They're making the series, and they've gone through a lot of trouble.
They actually have the right to it. What wasn't it that the people who did the other ones did not have the right to it?
So it wasn't like
they couldn't say all the names.
Yeah. So the actual creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender are going to actually make they if you look it up, you can look up the cast that they have for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's true.
And they actually look like them, and they're actually their age. How do you take an anime and make it turn really good as a live action? Because a lot of what is an anime has to be the graphics and the design and all, and all that.
I don't know. But I can tell you this. The one way that you don't do it is by taking a story that was written with a person whose character is Japanese and who lives in Japan, okay? And then taking his story, rewriting it, making him American, and putting him in the United States. And then giving him the same story, but then changing all the details. That's one way that you don't do it.
What's a good way to do something like that is to go from, if you want to go from like a webtoon manga to live action, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
But I think that even better is going from webtoon, from a webtoon / anime, webtoon manga, then going to an anime, I think is really good for fantasy. Now, if you have stuff like True Beauty, that went from a webtoon to a live action, and I think that's fine because there's no fantasy aspect. That's a drama, that's romance and stuff like that, but there's no fantasy. But to go from something like a webtoon to a anime, I think is the best. Like they're gonna do for Solo Leveling.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's gonna be good because that's what the next step that fans want with a web novel usually.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if you have a romance, and that's what K dramas or even just any J drama, K dramas, C dramas, what they do a lot of times is they take romance ones, and they just take that
and they make those live action.
And that's because that's very easy. You're not having to do the effects and everything. All right,
anyway,
guys, thanks for watching our podcast / Minecraft.
That's true. Thank you. I hope y'all enjoyed us talking about a bunch of random things because I don't even know what I'm going to show y'all. And enjoyed watching us. You may not even have to watch us. You could just listen to us. But
we'll see you next time.
As
always, I'm Kat.
I'm Kitty.
And I'm Sarah over here.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Farewell.